hope you're doing really good, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Leo May Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite Smith, Osho's and Tarot, and I'll do one clarification with it. The Woman Oracle. I'll go through the decans with Prism and I Am Shadow and Light. I'll be using Angel Oracle for the Love department. And at the end, I'll be using Divine Connection. All right, let's do it, Leo. Upla, here we go. I hope you're doing good, Leo, that you're having a good spring, summer really soon, to birthday season too. And guess what? I created and I am writing the 12 signs, astro sign, in a book. It's for the entire family. There's funny, a lot of sense of humor, and 3 fictions, stories that are for kids also. And especially if you're a grandparent, well, here we go. You can read little stories for your grandchildren. And of course, Leo will come out right before your birthday season. Here we go. So, if you want to check out of curiosity, Aries, Taurus, you can check that on the link next to my picture on my channel. You click on it, it's in English, it's in French, and yeah, here we go. And if you do speak French or understand French, I do have a French channel. There's nothing to do with this channel because it is not a copy and paste of my readings. The readings are completely different. Same, there's no commercial, it's free, and it's actually complimentary. And especially if you check your planet placement, it's absolutely like a free session for you. All right, here do Leo, let's do it. And look at this. Yes, I love it. It's you. I love when it happens. And the Chariot, Cancer. Go check if you have your Mars in Cancer or Mercury in Cancer, okay? Double Cancer. Oh my word. Wow. Maybe you're rising. Maybe you're Leo rising Cancer. Alrighty. Blockages. Yep. A lot of blockages. Okay, so here, Leo, we're really with a vibe that is... Let me tell you this, first of all. You probably have Cancer for sure as a rising, or Mercury or Mars, because I just finished Cancer, which is the sign before you, and they had Leo also. So you guys need to listen to the other reading because seriously, this is absolutely connected. Now, the vibe in May is your card, but it's also because in the recent past, you have the Chariot. So you're extremely determined. And I'm going to say exactly what I just said to Cancer. You're determined for success. You're determined to shine. You're determined that people see what you do, see how you look like, all that stuff, okay? And it is very clear to you. But now the question that I want to ask you is, how do you want to do that? Are you really doing this a healthy way? Or it's just to fuel and nourish your ego? Legitimate question, Leo. Consciously, you know that you're lacking confidence. And that's why maybe that's the confidence thing here. That's the look of your ego. Is it a wounded ego that you're trying to nourish, but it's bleh, it's not pretty? And consciously, you know that you got to take care of your self-esteem. You got to work on it. You got to work on your flaws to understand why you're acting this way. Da 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 da. It's called the shadow work. And accept who you are and not be arrogant. Because the reason why, how do you know when people don't work on your shadow, on their shadow work? Don't do shadow work. Oh my God, I can't express myself in English today. How do you know that people didn't do the shadow work? One thing. It's because when you tell them something, it hurts. It's like, whoa. And then they're defensive. Instead of being like, oh my God, yeah, you're right, honey. Yeah, you're right. Or if you're not, or if you don't agree, you can totally have a constructive dialogue to be able to be like, okay, yeah, I get it, but you know, I'm having a hard time right now to think like this or to work on this. You know what I mean? But at least you're taking accountability. You see the difference? And unconsciously, you want to be aware. Unconsciously, you want to do that shadow work. And I have the feeling also that you want to do it like right here, right now. You're like playing brat right now. You know? It's very bratty. Not Tom, but bratty. All right, your challenge is to receive. Your challenge is to accept. The challenge is your total blockage. Oh my God. It's bad. Total blockage. Total blockage. Okay, so why you have that Two of Wands? Oh my God. Double Chariot, double Leo. Double Cancer, double Leo. This is cray-cray. I don't think I ever had a reading like this. Ever. Especially with those double cards. Okay, so let me tell you this, Leo. May is really a month when you need to understand what's going on energetically with what you do, with how you behave, a lot of stuff. Okay? And this is going to be very crucial because a part of you is glued to the past. A part of you have grudges. A part of you is blaming instead of being like, okay, I'm Leo. I'm the strength. I am going to use this strength without, without hurting people with my words, hurting people with my behavior. And you gotta add a little sprinkle of a little kid, because in the near future you have that Two of Wands, but it is yourself that is slowing yourself down because you're still in the past. You're glued with grudges, and you're not sprinkling the little kid at all. None, zero. So therefore, that's why you have that triple decker here, but it's not a good triple decker, you know what I mean? And the outcome is to be able to liberate yourself. But how will you liberate yourself if you don't have the tools to do it and if you don't decide to do it? You see? Very precise, Leo. This is a very intense reading, first of all, but second of all, it's crystal clear. There's nothing that I can add. All right, the decans, first, second, and third. And if you're on the cusp, you're very lucky because it means that you have 6 messages instead of 3. Yep. All right, first decan. I am here for you, but I will never influence your choices. Life is a big canvas waiting for you to put colors on it. And yeah, you're doing the rock. Rejection is protection. Oh boy. Okay, so first decan. You are not connecting with a higher power energy. You forgot a practice that would be very beneficial for you. And regarding the denial, well, here we go. You know what it is, the shadow work. I just talked about it, the entire guidance, reading, sorry. Yeah, so, And I think blaming and playing Debbie Downer is not helping you either. So you gotta add a little color, okay, in your thing here. All right, second decan. Don't be in denial because you think it might save you. Get lost once in a while, get lost and come back fresh. And the love. Yes. Well, second decan, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. It means that don't do the gray rock, don't suppress, don't, and especially take care of yourself. The love card here is not the love department, it's you. And get lost. You gotta take some space. You gotta be alone for a minute, for a few days. And even if you're in a relationship, you ask clearly what you want, what you need. And if they have a problem with it, well, there's a problem for sure in your relationship. Or you didn't see the red flags or something, but you missed something because nobody could tell you what to do. All right, third decan. Can you look in the mirror and say, I don't regret anything? Stop judging and putting yourself down. It reinforces your negative self. And faith. Yeah, you got to keep faith, but not wearing pink glasses. And it's not because because if you do this, it means that you're reassuring yourself just with a few words. And that's not okay. And you gotta take care of your your self-esteem and all that stuff, because you're putting yourself down, you're auto-sabotaging yourself. But it's clear that it's also connected to your attachment style when you were with a baby, and also that shadow work that you never did because you accepted what society, what your family told you to be. And of course, getting out of your comfort zone, be who you are, it's scary because nobody taught you that. It's like, when the first time a puppy or a kitten feels the water, it's scary. You're like, oh my God, that's wet. What is this? It's the same. All right, let's see the love department. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, really. All right. But the result is so beautiful. You have the card of liberation in the outcome. If you realize what's up and if you take care of all of this, it's going to be very extremely rewarding. All right, the love department, Leo. If you're in a relationship, let's see what's up. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. And you are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if you're in a relationship, it's doing good. But it's exactly what I just said a few seconds ago regarding taking some space. And if the other person has a problem with it, there's a problem in your relationship, and that's exactly what it is. And even though you're doing good, like you still lovers, you're having fun and all that stuff, and there's a problem, especially if the person does not accept that you go camping for 3 days alone. And don't give me that crap of, oh, but babe, it's dangerous. I mean, you see what's all in the news, da da da. Yeah, I get it, but you don't go far. You give a phone number. You do everything in your power to not cut. And if they call you to pretend that they need you, oh my God, that's a red flag again. So just be cautious and vigilant in your relationship, okay, right now. What is this? Oh my God, sorry guys, I am not going to cut that. Okay, sorry, I just had a notice here. I don't want to cut. Okay. All right. If you're single and happy. So if you're single and happy, there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. And this person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. So if you're single and happy, I think you're staying strong in your position of like having fun and being happy and all that stuff. But at the same time, you gotta also don't block yourself in the possibility to meet somebody that you are going to match with, be compatible, da 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 da. Okay, because even if you're having fun, and I get it, you're having fun, da da da, you're meeting a lot of people, but still your energy is still your energy. So you gotta be also not blocked, okay, regarding possibly someone, maybe in the summer or in September or I don't know. Okay? All right. If you're looking for love, Leo. I hope the phone is not going to stop because with the notification that they sent me, I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Oh boy. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And they're stopping this relationship from blossoming. And we're talking about your fears. Okay. This is very clear, Leo, if you're looking for love. Okay. And take this with a grain of salt, okay? Apparently someone is coming back. Here we go. So you gotta determine what's up, if it's healthy, and especially if if um, if you're scared, you know, if you're scared, if you have fears, I don't think it's a good time to go back to a relationship, and you got to determine what happened in that relationship. Was it a good relationship? Did the breakup was extremely painful? Did, you know, a lot of stuff. And you got to figure it out. And if you're scared, you got to work on yourself. You got to work on what happened first instead of going straight to that relationship. Okay? You got to be very cautious, guys. All right, divine connection before the phone cuts off. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that notification, so I don't want to take the risk. All right. Yep. See? Yep. Mistake. You know, it's very clear, Leo. It's crystal clear. They're telling you here that if you go back to make the same mistakes, technically you didn't learn from your mistake. But if you do go back to that and understand a lot of things to not make the same mistake, including the love department that I just stipulated, there's a brand new birth. There's a brand new cycle for you. And that's refreshing because you are not going to be the old you, brand new you. But it's the same dialogue over and over and over. You got to do all that work in order to go onward. Leo, I put a bunch of videos on my screen. I am not away from my channel, guys. I have a lot of shorts videos, and I'm not just doing the monthly. Okay? And I wish you an amazing May, Leo, and I'll see you in June. Bye.